Hi, my name's Trudy from Ashridge Home Care. I am just about to go and see a client who was referred to us via somebody that we already look after at Ashridge. And I just wanted to make this video because although for the last 10 years I've been campaigning to raise awareness of living care as an alternative to residential care, I am always so surprised about how little awareness there is about living care as an alternative to nursing or residential care. So this person that I'm going to see today, her family were absolutely in such a terrible state because they were thinking right now they needed to put their mum into a care home. The care home that they'd looked at quite rightly said that on admission the client or the resident would have to self-isolate for 2 weeks on her own in her own room without any visitors, and then visiting was allowed, but it was very, very restricted. And this was really upsetting because they're a very close family, and the thought of having to do this was really devastating for the family. But they felt they had no choice because they couldn't get the level of care that they needed to look after their mum at home. So it was only through discussion with a relative of one of our clients who told them about living care that they got in touch with us and could not believe that they had not heard about living care as an alternative. So I suppose I just want to make this video to yet again tell people that there is an alternative. People can stay in their own home even if they need around the clock care, even if they need nursing care, even if they have very complex healthcare needs. It is possible to stay at home. And I know that right now care homes are not really the default option for people because people are afraid, and quite frankly I know that care homes struggle and I know they've had real problems and they've been scapegoated and they've been blamed for things that they shouldn't have been, but actually right now they are not the safest place for people. And not just about being the safest place, because actually, you know, a lot of care homes are working really, really hard to manage infection control, but just because the environments that they're in, they are restricted and they have to restrict things like visitors. Whereas if you're in your own home, you can choose who comes and goes, and you'll have a living carer who manages the infection control. So it's, yeah, I mean, I think it's just been a real godsend for a lot of our clients since March, who have just been living in their own homes like you and me, following the government guidance, following the rules, but being allowed to see their family and having a companion with them all the time and not being restricted to a, you know, however many metre square room that you might have in a care home. Anyway, I suppose this is really a video to raise awareness, and I don't want to sound like I'm ranting, and without repeating myself, I know that care homes are really struggling, but I just want to say to people there is an alternative, that live-in care is an alternative to going into residential care right now. Thank you.